I just woke up, and Florida weather is like desert weather. It fluctuates. It's insanity. It's t-shirt one day and then the rest. But The Virgin Suicides, Sofia Coppola's first film, turns 20 years old this year, in May. I'm pretty positive the film premiered in May at the Cannes Film Festival, and then, oddly enough, it took 11 months, almost an entire year, for the film to find a proper release, a proper limited theatrical release here in the States, in April of 2000. But I found myself thinking back on The Virgin Suicides, actually kind of browsing over the two videos I already have on this channel, along Talking Art House analysis and discussion video with Joey, and a love letter. And my God, that truly is a manipulative film. And it's her only truly manipulative film. Because I was tricked into believing they were goddesses. If you listen back to those analysis and reviews, I was tricked into thinking that they were goddesses, but I'm still in that world. I'm keeping them in a captivity of my objectification. But is there a difference between revering something, between veneration, between treating something as a saint and treating something as a sex object? Maybe that's a bit too Jungian, or actually correctly Freudian, to really break into in a YouTube video. Is the act of worshipping a beautiful god the same as wanting to fuck it? Well, shit, that's one way to start your morning off, Zach. That's quite a question. But yeah, it's her most remarkable... No, it's not her most remarkable film, but it's her most remarkably hyperkinetic one. It's one of her best films. Her best film is lost in translation, but then, you know, Marie Antoinette, The Virgin Suicides, and The Beguiled aren't too far behind. What makes The Virgin Suicide so interesting for me is that it's also easily her most stylized film to date, and most likely will forever be her most stylized film. You kind of expect that from youthful, energetic directors, but she had such a mastery of every style that she attempted to emulate or recreate in that film. And being that it came out in '99, it really is all of the best parts of '90s independent or art house filmmaking wrapped up with a really intriguing and intellectual and hypersexualized bow. If I had to give someone a taste of what American cinema was like in the 90s, I would give them Sofia Coppola's The Virgin Suicides. That is what I would show them. I feel like it came around in the last year of that decade and just mastered every single thing that decade had going for it, because you have glimpses of Train Spotting, you have glimpses of even like Chungking Express is in there, you have glimpses of Dazed and Confused and Linklater films. And all of these, PTA, all of these different filmmakers, all wrapped up in there, and it's seamless. It's perfectly seamless. And she gives us the movie from the point of view of the male gaze. You have Giovanni Ribisi's retrospective voiceover narration, and he's a perfect one for voiceover narration, because Giovanni Ribisi always sounds like he's overthinking something desperately. I love Giovanni Ribisi. So it gives you the film from the point of view of the male gaze. And does that mean that the narrator is unreliable, though? Or are the subjects, the Lisbon sisters, unreliable, or both? Because I found myself believing the narrator too much. I found myself directly back into the age that the Jonathan Tucker group of boys were. That's where I found myself, and I still find myself keeping them in captivity, isolating them as something beyond themselves due to my objectification. Those girls have become gods. I have mythologized them. But a part of them wanted that, because at the very end of the film, spoilers, you shouldn't be watching any of these videos if you haven't seen the films I'm referencing or talking about. At the very end of the film, when they invite the boys across the street and over, they want the boys to find them dead, because what do they want? Do they know how the boys would react and how they would mythologize them and how they would live forever? Or did Lux and the sisters believe that that would kill that legend? That it would kill that mythology. It is still Sofia Coppola's most mysterious film. This and that final scene from Lost in Translation, what did Bill Murray whisper in Scarlett's ear? There are moments of supreme mystery in all of Sofia Coppola's films. But The Virgin Suicides is the most gothically and grimly, oh my god, and troublingly mysterious. Her films are not static being, they are dynamic becoming. You grow with these films. The older you mature, and the older that you get, and the more sophisticated your understanding of sex and attraction becomes. And I am growing with The Virgin Suicides. I am now questioning the starting point of my love letters. I'm now questioning my previous analyses on this channel about the film. I could have been extremely far off, but that just means that Sofia Coppola truly is one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, because she tricked me so heavily, she manipulated me so easily, and she moved me so far away from the truth. And the truth is, maybe I shouldn't woefully and enthusiastically objectify these girls, these women. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I was wrong. I think I was wrong. What a brilliant movie. What a brilliant director, what a brilliant film. Sofia Coppola is the kind of director who can really scare you, especially when you feel like you just got something so deathly incorrect that it horrifies you, how easily you were misled by a very clever sound design that juxtaposes dreamscapes and reality with harsh sounds, noise. And by capturing beautiful women in an energetic, hyperkinetic atmosphere, full of style, wit, passion, and quirk. Sofia Coppola doesn't like to be manipulative. She likes to be more the intuitive filmmakers, like a Wong Kar-wai. She likes to be more intuitive, like Jean Vigo. And thank God, because The Virgin Suicides is easily her most manipulative picture, her most duplicitous, her most seductively duplicitous and two-faced. If she continued down that manipulative path, she would have been so dangerous. Because The Virgin Suicide possesses ounces of manipulation, and it works like a tidal wave on me. I'm under Coppola's spell. I'm still vexed, but I think I'm just starting to snap the fuck out of it. Happy 20th birthday, The Virgin Suicides. Maybe in another 20 years I can figure you out properly. Fucking love that movie. Love it so much. I still don't own the Criterion of it. I do not own it. I wish I did. That is a wish list item I wish I could purchase right now, but money's tight. I'll get you one day. I feel like Wayne's World with the Fender. It will be mine. Yes. It will be mine. My name's Zachary Conan. Let's all wish The Virgin Suicides a happy 20th birthday in the comments. It's weird, a film that is so much about virginal qualities, immaturity, inadequacies, is way above legal age now. 20 years old. I still think of it as a child. As a very, very, very mysterious fucking kid of the cinema. Like Sofia Coppola. A daughter of the cinema. Thank you for watching. My name is Zachary Conan. Try to have the best day that you possibly can. I wish I had a way to watch The Virgin Suicides. That's what you should do. Happy birthday, The Virgin Suicides. Let's all go watch it. And what do you think? Leave what you think in the comments. Do you think that we're supposed to objectify these women? Do you think that Coppola gives us any other choice? Thank you.